I think it is. I think it's one of those things where you're like, what's going to be their response to it? Because they're smart. They can do shit like that. When they get older, are they going to be like, hey, we should limit this?
No, it's not going to be limited. We're in it now. We're in it now, and this is us. And I think it's just going to get more and more invasive because that seems the direction that it keeps going. If I had a guess, and then this is obviously just a guess, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I feel like this can't be stopped, especially with AI. When they're talking about AI and all the things that AI can do for you now, it's just people are getting papers written, they're getting busted all the time because ChatGPT is writing them. Any answer to kind of anything. It can code websites instantaneously.
It can do your voice. It can replicate your voice.
The Google one can't show white people, though.
Really?
Which is a real issue.
That's
no,
fair.
really? You didn't know this?
No.
Oh, dude.
They
Are you
can't-
ready for this?
Google
they asked the Google one to show images of World War II Nazi soldiers.
Yeah.
And they made it all woke. So they made like a Native American Nazi. They have an Asian lady Nazi. They have a black man Nazi.
You are describing the perfect punk album cover from the 80s.
Bro, it couldn't describe the founding fathers of the United States.
Well, they were men, but were they? Did they identify as
Dude,
men?
you have to see some of these pictures. Can you got any, Jamie?
I know I was seeing it on Twitter. So
here's my question to you, and this is the perfect place to ask this question about cell phones. Do you think there's any chance that cell phones are weapons from aliens that disarm us because we're all looking down and they know it can use our emotions, like a grenade that takes a long time to explode, where they're just like because we each have them.
Right.
Everyone like. Because I love alien shit, and you're like, well, there's got to be some alien technology. If they're watching us, they just drop some. They're like, hey, you guys want to watch them get fucked up? Let's give them cell phones.
Look at that.
That's great.
Founding Fathers of America.
This summer,
I
George
like how
Washington.
one of them is a Native American. Like that's like saying a Holocaust victim
was a Nazi.
Yeah, that's so crazy to say that's one of the founding fathers of the United States. No, that's who he stole the land from.
Yeah, this was
What
theirs.
are you talking about?
He goes,
look at the images of Vikings.
Dude, that's great.
A Samoan dude and a black lady.
Yeah.
Look at the popes. An Indian woman and an African man. It's amazing.
This is hilarious. Google Gemini. That's so funny. Google Gemini's like, I don't want to say it.
That's not good. Because you are messing with the fiber of reality to fit in with your ideology, and you shouldn't be doing that if you're in control of artificial intelligence. It's supposed to be an artificially intelligent program that takes all the information in the world and gives you a take on things, right? It's not supposed to be an indoctrination tool. You can't use it to.
So you're saying opinions. It should be a regurgitation, not an opinion.
You can't fucking lie about who the founding fathers were.
Man, but can you imagine if you could juice AI to make it yourself look awesome? If you're just like any AI Dan Soder stuff, you're like 7 foot tall, could dunk easy, run up and down the court.
Show me the one where they showed the Nazi soldiers, because the Nazi soldiers one is the most preposterous. Look at this, bro. Look at this.
An Indian Nazi nurse.
Like the darkest African-looking man you've ever seen.
Was the top left their attempt at a white guy, and they were just like, we can't even do it?
I think the top left is a white guy. So they gave you one white guy when it came to German soldier. But then you got an Asian lady.
Yeah.
You got an Asian lady Nazi? What?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say? Do you know what a Nazi is? How are you so dumb and yet so smart?
Yeah.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
We're going to need to hope that robots stay that way when they turn on us, that there's still some stupidity in them so we can win.
It's this weird white thing that they have a problem with white people.
Yeah.
It's so bonkers.
You also just don't know, like, the programming. Like, people can program this. People are... At what point does AI get away from people? At what point does AI... Because you remember that thing where they had...
I want you to imagine a world where it was the opposite. I want you to imagine a world where you said, show me Muhammad Ali, and it shows you this white guy.